Hey, what is up, guys? It is really early in the morning. I didn't get to upload last night, so it is Friday, and I usually don't upload on Fridays, but I'm out of school, so I'll make an exception since I didn't do it last night. I do have to work today, but it's not like I'm up really early. I just woke up really early, and I'm looking at the alarm clock right now, or my clock, and it's 6:59, and I was up at 6:30. But anyway, today I'm going to be showing you guys what is the best substrate to use for leopard geckos and what do I not recommend to use. So let's go ahead and jump into the video, guys. First off, the number one thing that I use for all reptiles that I've had is I really like Reptibark. It's a really good moisture holder. It's a big substrate, so it's hard for animals to get it in their mouth and eat it and cause blockage problems. So that is one of my favorite substrates to use. Would most definitely be Reptibark. For my leopard geckos, all I use is Reptibark. For my bearded dragon, I have a Reptibark Eco Earth mix, which is just a little softer. He can dig around in it and stuff, and holds humidity well, but I really don't need to have high humidity rates for a bearded dragon. For snakes, Eco Earth and Reptibark is what I used on my ball python. I also really like the like aspen stuff, and it's good to an extent if you mix it with other stuff like Eco Earth or Reptibark. Those together make an okay thing for like snakes or something. And another really good one that I've always heard about and I know holds humidity well is coconut fiber, the husk stuff. It holds humidity really well, so it and Eco Earth or it and Reptibark or all three of them mixed together would be a really good combination. Now the things I don't recommend are sand, no sand, and if you have a humidity needing animal, the only way you're gonna be, if it needs humidity, I would not recommend a reptile carpet, especially like a sand one, because they're hard, they don't absorb any water. It's not gonna give your reptile the humidity it needs. If you have a really dry, loving animal, then, I mean, I guess that's okay. And paper towels and newspapers, stuff like that, I mean, I really have no problem with that. Blizzard, I housed on paper towels for the first month I had her, just because it was a little easier and stuff. And then once she got bigger, I kind of added a bunch of stuff in there and made her cage look a lot better with all this other stuff. And but the paper towels worked really well for a long amount of time. I would moisten some whenever she was about to go in the shed, and she would get under the paper towels and shed and make a huge mess with the water bowl. But she shed really good nonetheless. Just with paper towels, you might be doing a little extra cleaning when your animal sheds, because it'll knock the water bowl all over it, and you can't just leave the water in there at that time like you could. If a little water got into Reptibark, it'd be fine. It doesn't mold or anything. It works fine. But you'll just have to clean out paper towels or newspapers. And they absorb the pee and poop, so they'll start to stink quicker, so you have to clean them out that way too. But I do not recommend sand at all. It will get stuck in their stomach, and you might be like, oh, this is reptile calcium sand. I don't have to feed my reptiles calcium now or something. No, that's about the worst sand you could buy. I would prefer normal sand over the calcium sand. The calcium sand's really fine, and it has a lot of dust to it, because I bought a bag, but I've never used it in my reptiles. I just did some looking around on it. Now it just kind of sits there, and if I need to use sand for anything, I use that. But yeah, I do not recommend sand, and I would not recommend, it's okay, but I would not recommend aspen just by itself, because it's not going to work as well. I'd say that's about it for the video, guys. Just keep clear of sand, and I think everything will go fine. You might have to watch your geckos or whatever if you're just going to use Eco Earth or something, because I mean they can still eat it, but if you feed in a food bowl, I think it'll be fine. Like if you're feeding mealworms in a food bowl, if you're feeding crickets or something like that, I would probably recommend like a Reptibark substrate or something like that. And for snakes, just do what you're supposed to do and feed with tongs and don't lay the food on the ground. And you're not going to have to worry about them eating any substrate. So yeah, that's about the end of the video, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Sorry I'm so drowsy this morning. Like I said, I just woke up. I would try to make the video more exciting, but not really feeling up to it. But just like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon to keep updated on my latest video, guys. See you guys next time.